Your song earlier, and I remember that was
Okay, this one.
yeah, good talking point we had was all the fishing you like to do. So
I do just love to touch a fish.
fair.
It's like the catching it part, like putting the bait on and everything. Like, it's not my favorite
Yeah.
part, but something about touching the fish,
Yeah,
I just can't get enough of that.
I feel that. But we're sitting here at In a Jam down by the river, 2024, season 5.
Wow.
Day 3, all that fun stuff.
Yep.
We got Kerri Lick joining us.
Yeah. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. You just got here today.
I got here yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Well, if you ask certain people, they think you've been here since Thursday.
Because of Taylor.
Yes. I
My sister.
overheard that conversation yesterday, and I was like, that is very funny.
Yeah,
because
they get us confused all the time.
I see the resemblance, and then, like, I see the resemblance, but then when you show up, it's like, no, it's two completely
Two different people, yeah. But I think it's like people on the internet, like, they get us confused just because we have dark hair and we big eyes.
Yeah, fair enough. So how's the music been treating you?
Oh man, music's so good to me. It's my medicine.
Yeah.
It's my happy place. It's my therapy. Like, music's been being good to me. I've been recording, been writing, playing shows with people I love to play music with.
Mm-hmm.
That was like kind of a big thing. Even last year when we talked was like trying to play more shows that I want to play and like more collaborative things. And I've been getting to do a lot of those things. So that's been good to me.
I think the actual first, I saw you a little bit last year play, but the first time I actually got to sit and watch you was at Heiko when we did what was it, in May or whatever it was?
Yeah.
The Heiko Hall for In a Jam.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
yes, they did the like mixer style
Yeah, the
thing.
mixer thing. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that was like the first time that I intentionally got to sit there and watch you play.
And what did we do? Like 3 or 4 songs?
I
wasn't very
don't
many.
remember.
Wasn't
Yeah, it was. And Jason Custer's hurting himself over here. Don't break it, guy. So, and we got that all on camera too. So
Nice.
no, but yeah, that was the first time that I actually got to like sit in my full faculties and watch you play.
Well, and the sound there is so great. The hall has just got amazing acoustics, and they've really like taken attention to detail to make it like a listener's venue.
Yeah, and it's especially when you consider that it's like, what is it, an old mill of some sort?
Yes, cotton mill maybe. It is like it's just an old building that they've made beautiful again.
Yeah, it's like some historical thing, and it's absolutely really cool. And like any chance you get to go to those shows, those are really cool.
Yeah, every Sunday they do that, a slow ride, and they have just people that play in the coal room.
Yeah,
and it's all rock, and so the acoustics are just gorgeous.
Yeah, that's awesome. So what are you working on right now? Are you writing, recording?
All of it. I'm writing. I've been in a writer's group for a little close to a year now, and we turn in a song a week.
Yeah.
And so a lot of writing. Then I've been recording. I finished a lot of my recording over the summer with a studio here in the Hill Country called The Zone.
Yeah.
And Pat Mansky did a lot of, he just produced pretty much the project. And so I recorded just about like 5 songwriter songs. It was very like nautical themed, beach themed.
Yeah.
And it's called Waves, and it's kind of more leaning into the songwriter side of who I am as an artist. But I plan on a full length album for next year, and that's gonna get kind of more back into the blues.
Nice. Yeah. And you got to, I think you played one of your songwriter songs this morning after.
Yeah.
Was it
Caught?
Yeah. There you go. I was like,
Yeah.
what was the word? It was one word, caught. Yes.
Yeah, the word was caught, and it was kind of fun to just talk about. It's really, it's a song about Raymond, my husband, and it's just fun to like use a metaphor like a fish to talk about my husband.
Yeah, fair. That's cool. That's so is that like in the process of like writing and recording, or not writing but like recording, or
no? So I don't have, I have a lot of these like songwriter songs that are just more folky and that, and I don't know how I want to like map and put them together to make sense for a listener.
Fair.
So I'm just kind of trying to find out how to do that. Right now I'm kind of just focusing on how to make another blues project.
Yeah.
I really want to
Yeah.
dive back into some heavy blues
And there's always something to be said that just having those songs that
in the catalog.
that are just kind of there and you break them out at live shows. Like
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
everything always has to be recorded. Like
Absolutely. I want to have them, somewhere for my kids one day and stuff. And I might
Yeah.
find a way to record them, but I want to get more intentional about what I'm saying as an artist and about where I'm at in life at the moment.
For sure. And so, as far as writing, what is the conditions of this writing group? Is it like a song? You said it's like a song a week?
It's a song a week. So John Garza of the Tejas Brothers hosts the group. And when I joined it, Presley Hale was there and Race Ricketts was in the group. And there was and now, Billy Hartman just joined.
Nice.
And so it's just everybody gets one word and it's in like an email format. Okay. And then you work on that song that week and you turn it into the email and, we all get to listen to each other's songs and just if you want to give some feedback, you can. And so, it's been a lot of fun to hear everybody else's style and take on the prompt. And you don't have to use the prompt, but they really encourage it. Yeah. But I really I have enjoyed what it's done for me as a writer. It's really put the idea of not needing to perfect something, as a writer, you can get kind of blocked trying to create some kind of perfect thing first. Yeah. And when you have a deadline, you don't really get to be perfect. Yeah. And so you just turn in what you got and then you can come back to that though, and always edit. It teaches you really the art of editing. So it's been really great for my writing.
I feel like it's one of those deals where it gives you the opportunity to force yourself to be okay with imperfection.
100%. And that's actually being imperfect is more honest. Yeah. And I think you get to start getting a flow with that kind of honesty in your writing. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. It's, because I had somebody on earlier and we were talking about songwriting, the challenges and stuff, doing one a week versus doing one a day and stuff like that. And it's all of it, each of them have their own challenges because obviously writing a song a day, that's crazy
to me. You have to have so much time.
Right. But it kind of prepares you in the long run to know when to let a song be what it is.
Yeah, exactly. Letting I don't know how better to say it, but just spirit speak through more freely and clearly and less edited through your own whatever you think people might think about it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's really just one of those things where it's you got to be okay with what the song is. So.
100%. And I've wrote some of the most odd, I have a song called El Mosquito and it's very it's different. I just released it a couple months ago and it's not it doesn't fit into any realm of music I play. So it was just fun to write it, one, and to be okay with it and then to see other people connect with it.
Yeah, absolutely. So you just played this morning at Inner Jam.
Yes.
How do you feel your set went?
I really, it was really intimate. Yeah. It was really fun. Joel Allen joined me on the guitar, and he's just a phenomenal guitar, a great guy. And he has a band called the Sunday Sinners. Okay. And they performed out here as well. Yeah. But Joel joined me, so that made it a lot of fun. And I feel after having so much fun last night and staying up a little late, I was a little my brain was slow.
Yeah, fair.
I forgot a couple of words and stuff like that. But, being that it was my friends and, it felt good and it felt connective.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, do you and Joel play a lot together? Or?
We have been lately. I just recently met him here within the last year.
Nice.
At In the Jam River Floats. Okay. Back in August.
August, yeah.
So since August, we've probably played 20 shows together.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So it was just we connected to each other and I enjoyed the way he played. And he's just kind of one of those dudes that's hungry and for the scene and he just says yes and he's down and he's good, and so it's just fun to play with people that are hungry to make music with other people.
Yeah, absolutely. It's really embracing the core values of what this festival kind of is, just people coming together
100% networking. I've made some really great friends out here over the last few years, and like been able to be collaborative with them and make other stuff together. Like I met a cello player out here. Her name was Valerie Young. And we made, art together last year and did some projects. So it's just cool. You just meet people that you don't know that way, but you're going to make something together.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So where are you kind of at right now? Obviously after In a Jam, what are you like playing consistently, or like how often are you playing shows right now?
I play a few times a month. I'm a mom, so like I have a 2-year-old at home, a toddler life. It takes it's nice, but so I try to balance home life and my daughter's 10 and she's into like a lot of 10-year-old stuff, but I'm just trying to balance that and being pursuing an active like fast-paced music career, because it can be really fast-paced if you want it to be. So I probably play like 4 or 5 shows a month.
Okay.
I think next weekend we play back at Heiko Hall.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's just, and like I said, I'm trying to do more shows that I want to do.
Yeah. You're trying to be more intentional with your shows.
100%. Just places where I know that we have a connection and I get to like actually speak to people.
Yeah. 100%. I get it. I 100% get it. It's one of those things where you got to be very intentional with your shows, but also be concerned that you don't burn yourself out at these venues.
Yes, that's a fair, valid point to make. And so that is something you've got to, put into the factor, is like you don't want to wear things out. But I just feel like 3 years ago I was playing places that were like, I didn't want to drive 5 hours to like somewhere in Texas and play at a crab shack in the corner and like.
I mean, you don't want to drive like 5 hours to go to Lubbock or something?
I mean, if depending on the venue. If it's the Blue Light, If it's if it's a listening room, yes.
Yes.
But I don't want to go over there to play at the seafood restaurant.
Fair. Especially in West Texas, I feel like.
100%. This was like Tyler, Texas.
Right.
But it's just like, it wasn't the fact that it's a seafood shack, because some seafood shacks can be great, but it's the fact that it was like, no one's there to hear music. They're there to get their dinner.
Yeah.
And they've hired you to be background, jukebox in the background. And I got tired of I needed to do that to cut my teeth and get used to performing, but I got to a point where it was like sucking my soul and so I just had to stop.
100%. Completely. It's all due respect to anybody that can do that, where they go out and play 4-hour shows in front of a bunch of people, but really in front of no one.
And yet sometimes that's like there's more. Some people have more of that entertainer in them.
Yeah.
And they can connect to strangers so easily. Sometimes I can, and a lot of times I can't. I'll get really like, anxious and like they're strangers, and I'm just like, I just want to get the heck out of here. So it's just not my cup of tea.
I feel that. 100% feel that. Cool. So if anybody wants to check out your music, any of that fun stuff, where's the best place to find you?
KerriLick.com, KerriLick, Spotify, iTunes, internet, social media, TikTok. I have a TikTok. I've been trying to do I'm trying, y'all. But I do a series called Songs from the Shop, and it's a lot of those songs from the writers group that I sit down and record at the shop that Raymond and I have.
Nice. That's really cool. You gave me a little laugh there, and I was like, wait a minute, did I end this?
No, I'm just laughing at the weird things I say. It's my intrusive thoughts. I'm laughing at my intrusive thoughts.
Oh, you're all good. 100% good. But I've really appreciated your time, and you're hanging around all weekend, right? Yeah.
I am, yeah. We're here for it.
You going to go fishing tomorrow morning? I feel
well, we cold plunged this morning, and it was so nice. So definitely we brought a little pole. Yeah. I had to try. Last year I tried, and I didn't catch anything, so I'm like on a mission. But I don't know really what to fish for at this Guadalupe River in October. Like, I need someone that's from here to like give me some tips.
I don't know. That is a very good question.
I just feel like it's it's not what we're fishing for in Granbury on the Brazos.
Yeah.
It's different.
Yeah, you're like, I don't know. I would say like smallmouth or so. I don't know. But
I mean, I caught a bass the other day, and then Raymond caught a damn big old gar. Like we're fishing for gar, stripers, stuff like that. But like I don't. In this Guadalupe, the water's shallow. It's really cold. I'm like, what's in here? What do I need to throw out there?
Yeah.
So I don't know if somebody's around here that knows, but I'm going to be asking. Probably need
to go like fly fishing or something.
Yes, 100%. But then there's I feel like if you're coming to fly fish, that you need to like, that's all you're doing.
Yeah.
You know, like, cause it's just like there's so much more to it, like the flies and the choosing and the get up and the waiters. So
yeah, absolutely. So I figured I'd ask you last time we had you on, we talked a lot about fishing.
I fished. Yeah, we did the next day that morning, and I didn't catch anything. And I tried I was like out in the picnic table in the middle of the river trying. But I didn't catch anything. So I'm zero on scratching out right now. So I have to try again.
Fair. Awesome. Well, once again, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely.
You too.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in, and we will catch y'all later. Cool. Thank you so much.